Hello everybody, today is Monday, May 5th, 2025. This is Jay with Classic Reaction. We are going to start getting, we have a little lull on our collision work this week. So I'm going to spend some time, a few days here to get some more Trans Am parts painted and hopefully installed on the car. So we got the back bumper here, ready to paint, ready to go. These are the rear quarter panel, lower ground effects that go behind the rear tires. These of course are the upper quarter panel spoilers, and there's the rear trunk spoiler. So we're looking to get these things painted today, and we'll get these things out and we'll get another round of parts in here, so stay tuned. We'll give you some continue this video once we see some color on these babies. Stay tuned. Alright, so here we are about 3-4 hours later, and a nice beautiful rear bumper. Ground effects look great. Here's our quarter panel spoilers that go on top of the quarter panels. And a rear trunk lid spoiler. So everything turned out really good here. We'll give them until tomorrow to dry. And we'll check them out real good tomorrow. If they need any, sometimes I sand these parts down. If the clear doesn't look perfect, I'll sand them down and give them a flow coat, just to give me less buffing to do when I'm done. But we'll pick back up then. If everything turns out good, we can start actually mounting these parts onto the car. What I'm thinking about doing is basically building the car from the back forward. Start putting the back bumper on the new taillights I restored, and just work our way forward on the car, get the car put back together again. So stay tuned for that. We'll pick back up then. Stay tuned. Alright, so today is Tuesday morning, May 6th, 2025. The parts that we did yesterday turned out, most of them turned out good. I'm giving the back bumper a flow coat, one more flow coat, just so it's really, really nice. These are the lower ground effects that go down on the rocker panels. These are the lower door ground effects that go on the bottoms of the doors. And these are the ground effects that go behind the wheels. They're getting a flow coat too, just so I don't have to worry about buffing. So we'll come back and get some color on some things. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are after everything was sprayed. Back bumper turned out really nice. Very happy with this now. Beautiful. All my other parts turned out really nice today too. Ground effects turned out perfect. Door ground effects turned out beautiful. Couldn't be happier. The other two rear ground effects turned out gorgeous. So we're all good here. So next thing we have left to paint is the front bumper, the two front fenders, and the hood. But what I'm probably going to do is start actually assembling the car. We're going to try to assemble the car from the back to the front. So we'll probably get this back bumper on, the restored taillights in, maybe start putting some of these ground effects on, and start getting the car assembled. Once we get these ground effects on, I can actually start putting the interior back in, the rest of the interior, because the reason why I can't is because there's two bolt holes in the back that go through the quarter panel, and I have to be able to get those back in before I can put the back seat and all that stuff back in. So that's what we're waiting for there. So we'll just keep going along here, and the next part of this video will probably be start to see assembly, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you then. Okay, so here we are Wednesday morning, May 7th. We're going to start assembling the back end of this car. I've already got a little bit going on it. Got the rear two ground effects on there. And the way these go is you've got to put those on first, and then you put your rear bumper cover on, and then your tail lights. So we'll start doing that, and hopefully get the spoilers on down the quarter panels too, and maybe on a chunk lid today. So stay tuned. We'll come back once we get some assembly going here. Ta-da! We're back. We've got the back end all put together here. Mostly put together. This top spoiler here, this spoiler goes across the trunk. You see I have a piece of tape holding it on. Each one of the little stanchions that holds it on came unglued, which is a common thing for these cars, because so many people would take and slam the trunks down, and those little stanchions are just glued to that thing. So they came unglued. I have to re-glue those on. I use a nice thick base of JB Weld to do that, to glue them back on. That always seems to work. They're also hooked down on the sides too. But anyways, this thing's just sitting here, so some of these gaps aren't perfect yet. But yeah, taillights are in for the final time. Back bumper's all in. Side markers are all in. The bezels around the side markers are the original paint. Didn't have to paint those. They were in perfect condition. Didn't even have to touch them. Just polish them up a little bit. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, had to do the obligatory Trans Am decal on there. Get that thing on there. It's this is always my favorite part of a build. Once you start to see, you know, when things are starting to come together, you're starting to see your car come together. This is one of my favorite parts. And I'll show you the lights here. These are the restored tail lights that I did. So we'll turn on the four ways and turn on the parking lights. So they look beautiful. Very happy. Seems really nice to see things coming together on this car. And the weather's starting to get nice, so I can't wait to drive this thing. Can't wait to drive it and enjoy it a little bit. So our next step is going to be to get the front fenders painted. Once the fenders are painted and back on, then I can put the lower ground effects on the side. Like I'm always talking about, there's that hole right there that goes in through the quarter panel. Once I get that bolt back in there, then I can put all this interior back in. Of course, I got everything new. All of the belt weather strips are brand new door handles. I like to, when these cars are done, I like them to be factory fresh. Anything that needs replaced gets replaced. Anything that isn't replaced is restored. So we'll keep on hammering along on this thing. And pretty soon we're going to have a beautiful green Trans Am convertible to show you. So if you'd like to see this car be completed, you can hit the subscribe button. It's free. I'd like to thank all my subscribers that I have now and the people that watch my videos. It's always fun to show you guys what I'm doing. And thanks for your support. We'll see you in the next one.